I've been getting mammograms since I turned 45 every year. Just was faithful getting mammograms. On June 25th of 2019, I went in for my mammogram. Just easy process like it usually is. I was in and out in about 15 minutes. And the next day, they called me from mammography and said that they saw something on the mammogram and needed me to come in for an ultrasound. It was taking the ultrasound tech forever. And she just finally said, I'm gonna go show this to the radiologist. I said, okay. Well, then he came in with her. And that made me a little nervous. And he said, we clearly can see something on the mammogram, but we can't see it on the ultrasound. So we set up a biopsy for July 15th. I had been working for a doctor in town as a medical assistant, and she's the one that had ordered the mammogram. And she called me Tuesday night, the very next day, July 16th, and said it was cancer, invasive lobular carcinoma. And I was home alone, and I just started sobbing, of course. I made a lot of phone calls to women I knew that had the same kind of cancer. A lot of them had had lumpectomies, and it always came back, and they always ended up with a mastectomy afterwards. And so when I went into Dr. Lewis the first time, I just said, listen, I want a mastectomy, I don't want to mess with it. And once I told him that, he said, good choice. It's a long recovery, obviously, and you can't lift it and can't get dressed by yourself. And so, you know, my husband, my sister, my mom, everybody was, my daughter's so great to help. And then they threw me, once they knew everything was great, they threw me a pink party. And we walked into the backyard, and there were just tons of people in the backyard. Everything was decorated in pink. All the food was pink. Everyone had on pink t-shirts, and all my grandkids were there, and it was great. And it was a celebration of life that I overcame something that years ago, it was a death sentence to a lot of people. And a mastectomy was totally disfiguring to women. Now it's just not like that anymore. I have scars, but when I look at my scars, I'm like, look what I've overcome. So they're battle wounds to me.